What is this disgusting smell? I can barely breathe. I've never smelled something so bad in my life. Now my entire day is ruined. It's all your fault.
Anna? What's going on? I'm so confused. What smell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the stench coming from your car. Are you storing a dead body in there or something? What is this smell?
Of course not. I'm pretty sure my car smells perfectly fine. Maybe it's something else that smelled bad? It could also be because I just put a new air freshener inside. It says it's apple-scented. I thought it smells kind of nice. I guess you just didn't like this kind of smell.
Oh, that's probably it. I really hate the smell of artificial fresheners. Ew, so gross. I prefer organic smells. Something like lavender is always a good choice.
Well, I'm sorry that the smell isn't to your liking. Was it really necessary to text me about it like this, though?
All I did was tell you how I felt. Stop acting like a victim. I'm the one that's a victim in this situation. Ugh, I'm getting annoyed just talking to you. I can feel the stress building up. You know what? I want to go for a drive to release some of this stress. I'm borrowing your car. There's also a bunch of places that I want to go to.
You just told me you hated the smell of my car. Why would you want to borrow it? I also can't let you borrow my car out of nowhere. We're not even that close. Why don't you just take your own car for a drive? Stop getting me involved when I don't need to be.
My car's at the repair shop right now. It broke down the other day. That's why I need to borrow your car.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's just that I'm planning to go on a trip with my family tomorrow. We're planning on going to the Everglades. I'm going to need the car, so I can't let you borrow it. My children have been looking forward to this trip for a while now.
Did you really think that you could say no to my request? You know who I am, right? You should be more than happy to let me borrow your car. I'm the most popular person out of our group of mom friends. Everyone should know to listen to what I say. You know what happens when you don't do as I say?
Please stop making threats at me. I really want to solve this peacefully. I'm really sorry, but I still can't let you just use my car. I thought I explained why already.
Stop making up all these excuses. Just give me the keys already. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm going to get the keys from you in one way or another. Just give up. I have somewhere that I really want to go to tonight. It'll only be a 2-hour drive. I'll give back your car as soon as I'm done using it.
I would love to be able to help you out, but I just can't let you borrow my car out of nowhere. I don't think it's a reasonable thing to ask me for. You can just get a rental car or something.
I knew you would say that. That's why I used my initiative and borrowed your keys from you before asking you. Now you don't have a choice. You gotta let me borrow it.
Wait, but how? I still have the key to my car. You're just making things up now. I also just checked the spare key as well. It's still in my house where I always leave it. There's no way you could have borrowed my car.
Yeah, whatever. Keep on blabbering if you really want. I already arrived at Disney World. I haven't been here in such a long time. If you don't believe me, check the parking lot where you always leave your car. It's not going to be parked where you always leave it.
OMG, my car really is gone. How in the world did you manage to start the engine without the keys?
Actually, I do have the keys to your car. I switched your keys with mine when we all had lunch together today. We drive the same car, so our keys are pretty much identical. I didn't think that my plan would work out so well, though. I can't believe you still hadn't figured out that I had switched the keys around. You have the attention span of a goldfish.
This isn't funny at all. Bring back my car and keys right now.
Not gonna happen. I already checked into my hotel at Disney World. I'm so excited for tomorrow. It's been such a long time since I've been on the rides here. It's gonna be so lit. You better not ruin my day by texting me tomorrow.
I really, really need my car back. I have plans with my family tomorrow and I need to drive. It's also me and my husband's wedding anniversary tomorrow. I had prepared a gift and left it in my car so that he wouldn't notice it.
Oh, so that's what this gift box was for. It really is a nice-looking suit. So fancy. It must have been pretty expensive.
You opened it?
I think this would look so good on my husband. It seems like the correct size for him as well.
I can't believe you've taken it out of the box. I had it wrapped because it's a gift.
Unfortunately, it's already been opened. I think it would suit my husband a lot better. I'm gonna gift it to him. This suit would be a waste for your husband anyway. Just go and buy him a hoodie from a thrift shop or something. Your husband does look like he lives on the streets after all.
What's that supposed to mean? Stop insulting him like that. You've ruined everything. It was meant to be a surprise gift for him. What you're doing is unacceptable.
So now you're trying to blame this on me? What a joke. This is all your responsibility. You should have realized that I had switched our car keys around much earlier. I'm offended that you would even suggest this is my fault. Oh, I feel so sorry for myself.
How are you trying to blame this on me? I'm so upset right now. I was planning a family trip to the Everglades tomorrow, but you've stolen our car. You've also stolen the surprise gift that I had prepared for my husband for our anniversary.
Whoa, hold on. Did you just say steal? I can't believe you're calling me a thief. I am not a criminal.
Actually, what you're doing is a crime. You've stolen my car and my gift.
Stop over-exaggerating things. You really are such a drama queen. Fine, I'll give you back the suit when I get back. Happy now?
Your husband's already worn this suit, right? I wanted to give my husband a brand new suit.
Okay, great. We'll be happy to take this suit off you then. We get to come to Disney World and we get a free suit? What a great day.
Why do you think that it's okay to do this to me?
Well, that's because I'm so popular. All our mom friends respect me and listen to everything that I say. I can do whatever the hell I want to do, and I'll be forgiven.
What you're saying is just insane. You don't get the right to do what you want just because you're popular. I don't even think you're that popular at all. Everyone's just scared of you.
You're just saying that because you're jealous of me. Tough luck. It must suck to be unpopular like you. Oh yeah, you were saying that you're getting a new car soon, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. Why are you asking me this?
Maybe you can give me this car for free then. You're not gonna need it after all.
You cannot do that. I'm selling that car so I can afford the new one.
Oh, it looks like we're going out to eat dinner now. That's too bad. I can't talk to you anymore. I'm so lucky that I managed to borrow a car for completely free. Thanks for topping up the gas for me.
You better be prepared. I'm not going to let you get away with this.
Now you're threatening me? What is a pansy like you going to do? Are you gonna go ask your mommy for help? Aw, so adorable. I don't have the time to be replying to you anymore. Just shut your mouth and let me enjoy my night now.
I've decided to delay our family trip for the next day. Make sure that you come back tomorrow and give me back my car. Is that clear?
Yeah, whatever. I'll give it back to you tomorrow.
That's a promise then. Text me when you start heading back tomorrow.
Oh, would you please just shut up? Stop sending me so many text messages.
So you finally decided to reply to me. When are you going to give me back my car? I want to use it this evening to go grocery shopping. I want to buy some food and drinks for tomorrow's trip.
Stop stressing about this so much. I told you that I would give it back. Do you not trust me or something?
Not at all after what you did to me yesterday.
Why are you always so angry? Try enjoying life more. You'll get your car back eventually. Today was such a blast, BTW. I absolutely love this place. I really should come here more often.
I don't care about how your day went. Would you just tell me what time I'm getting my car back today?
Actually, we just decided we're gonna stay here till tomorrow. I just booked an extra night at the hotel.
What happened to our promise? You told me that you would definitely give it back to me today. My entire family is looking forward to our trip to the Everglades tomorrow. I need my car back.
Why are you getting so worked up about this? Try using your brain, you idiot. You can just use a rental car or take the bus.
Why should I have to do that when I have a car? You're the one that should have got a rental car or taken the bus.
No way. That would cost a lot of money. It was free to use your car. There's no way I was gonna say no to that. I'm financially smart, you know. Hey, guess what? We just came back to the hotel to rest and opened a bottle of wine. It feels so good to be able to drink during the day.
Wait, what? That means you're not going to be able to drive today.
Actually, I'm driving back to Disney World this evening. I just came back to take a rest. I only had one glass of wine. I'm sure I'll be fine to drive.
You just said that you opened an entire bottle. Please don't try to drive when you're drunk. It's going to be dangerous for other drivers as well.
I'll be fine once I take a nap for an hour or so. I'm gonna drive back to Disney once I've rested. Don't bother texting me anymore. I need some rest.
Anna, don't you dare try to drive after drinking. Why are you ignoring me now? What you're trying to do is very dangerous. You don't need to reply to this. Please just ask your husband to drive instead of you. He hasn't drunk anything, right?
You really are so annoying. I thought I told you to stop texting me. You don't get to decide if I drive or not. We've actually decided to start heading home because you won't shut up about wanting your car back today.
Wait, hold on a minute. You're still drunk, right? You really shouldn't be driving. I'll let you keep my car till tomorrow. Please don't drive under the influence of alcohol. I'll borrow a rental car, so you don't need to worry about returning the car yet.
Oh my... Would you just make up your mind already? I've decided to come home today, though. My husband contacted me, so I need to go back.
I thought that you were with your husband this entire time.
That's what you just assumed. I never said that. I came here with one of my friends. My husband was on a business trip from a few days ago. I was feeling lonely, so I decided to go on a short vacation with one of my friends. Oh, crap! This is not good.
What's the matter?
The police are pulling people over and doing breath tests.
You're not driving, are you? Please tell me that you're not driving. I warned you so many times about this.
Oh, damn it! The entire hood of the car is crushed. This car is done for.
The hood? Wait, what is happening?
I tried to avoid being pulled over by the police and slammed down the gas pedal. I didn't see the other police car that was parked a little further ahead. I crashed right into it. I can't believe they would park there. This is not my fault. They ruined your car.
You've got to be kidding me. This is why I warned you.
Oh, not good. The police have surrounded me. What should I do? Ow! My legs are in so much pain. My left ankle is really starting to kill. I can't feel my right leg either.
That doesn't sound good at all. You're going to have to go to the hospital by the sounds of things.
There's too much happening right now. I'm starting to panic. I can barely breathe properly. Help me!
This is all your fault for drunk driving. You also tried to run away from the police and crashed into a police car. You might get arrested for this.
Arrested? You're not serious, are you? I can't have that happen to me! I can't even get out of the car because the door is bent.
You should hurry up and try to get out. The engine might burn or explode. Is your friend okay, by the way?
My boyfriend seems to be fine. He was wearing a seatbelt.
Did you just say boyfriend? You have a husband, right? So you were cheating on him?
Yeah, I was, but who cares about the little details right now? I'm in so much pain! You should be worrying about me and helping me out.
You really are a rotten person. I'm not going to go easy on you anymore. I'm going to the police to say that my car was stolen. You're going to be in even more trouble once they find out about this, too.
Wait, please don't tell the police that! I'm already in enough trouble as it is. I really can't imagine living a life in prison. It's not the kind of place a beautiful woman like me belongs.
Actually, a woman like you belongs in prison. It's about time you paid for all the crimes you've committed. I'm also going to be asking you to pay me the repair fees for my car. If it's beyond repair, you're going to be paying me the entire amount that the car cost. You're also going to be paying me for the suit that I was planning on giving to my husband.
How much is that all going to be in total?
It's going to be around $30,000.
You're not serious, are you? $30,000? I can't pay that kind of money. Would you please spare me? I barely have any savings at all right now. My life is also falling apart. You can see that, right? I don't need you to make it even worse for me.
That has nothing to do with me. Borrow the money if you need to. I expect you to pay for all the damages that you caused.
Ugh, this is why I always hated you. Real friends wouldn't do this kind of thing.
I never thought of you as a friend. Why don't you have any savings, by the way? You're an adult.
I had a lot of other payments that I had to make recently. I still haven't finished paying for everything.
Did something happen? How could you owe so much money?
I caused a traffic accident earlier this month as well. I managed to injure some other people and it was my fault. That's why I can't afford to be paying you any money right now.
So that's why your car was being sent out for repairs? You really are a reckless driver, aren't you? I think that you should have your license suspended so that you can learn a lesson.
I hadn't renewed my car insurance either, so I had to pay a crap ton of money for repairs. I really can't afford to pay you anything.
I can't believe you even thought about stealing my car after being in an accident pretty recently.
I actually really regret doing that. I admit that my actions were very irresponsible.
You never would have driven under the influence of alcohol if you really thought like that. I can't trust anything that you're telling me. You're just going to have to pay the price for your irresponsible and dangerous actions. You should have known what you were doing was so stupid. Did it not cross your mind at all that you were committing a crime?
Like, I was just stressed out with life and wasn't thinking straight. Now I've realized I made a mistake. We all make mistakes sometimes. I also just realized I hadn't renewed my insurance. Would you please use your insurance to get the car fixed up? I'm begging you. I promise that I'll pay you back somehow in the future.
That would be against the rules, too. I can't believe you're even suggesting it. You're just going to have to pay the full price for the repairs and your hospital bills.
Okay, fine. I shouldn't have asked you for that. Could you at least not report me to the police then? I promise I wasn't planning on stealing your car. I was gonna give it back to you.
You stole my keys and used my car without my permission. From my point of view, you stole my car. I am not letting you get away with any of this.
OMG! Why are you doing your best to ruin my life? I thought we were friends. You should really have my back, you know. If you can't do that, would you at least keep quiet about my boyfriend? I can't have my husband finding out about it. He would instantly divorce me as soon as he finds out.
I won't tell him directly, but he's probably going to find out pretty soon. The police are going to be in contact with him to explain the situation and to ask him questions.
I really can't be dealing with this. I'm in so much pain and I have other problems I need to sort out. My husband finding out about my secret boyfriend would just be the nail in the coffin. I really could do with someone on my side. Would you please just help me out this one time? I'll owe you for this. You can ask me for help at any time in the future. I'll, do whatever you ask me to do.
No, thank you. I don't want to have anything to do with you in the future. I am not going to forget about the way you treated me over the past few days. I really do think that you deserve absolutely all the punishment you're going to be receiving.
You really are a heartless witch. I just can't believe it. Do you really not see how desperate of a situation I'm in right now? My legs are really starting to kill now. The police are also trying to arrest me. This is basically living hell. I really need you. Please. This is it. My life is completely over now.
Anna was immediately arrested by the police for multiple crimes, including stealing my car, driving under the influence of alcohol, and trying to run from the police. She was also badly injured and was taken to the hospital by an ambulance. Both of her legs were broken and badly bruised. I imagine that is going to be a very expensive medical bill coming her way. I also made sure to ask her to pay me back for my car, which she destroyed. I was told by the repair shop that my car was beyond repairs, so I decided to ask her to pay me the full value of my car. She tried to ask her husband for help, but it was hopeless. He had heard about everything that had happened and immediately decided on getting a divorce from her. I think it was a great idea for him to end things with Anna. I decided to buy my husband a different suit as a surprise gift for our anniversary. Although it was a few days late, he was still very happy to receive it. Our family also had a great day out at the Everglades. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.
Hey there! Just wanted to let you know that I left my daughter outside your house. Thanks for looking after her.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
I just mean that I know you're basically always free, right?
That isn't even close to right. And what are you even talking about? Are you going on a trip or something?
That's right! I'm taking a trip to Hawaii.
Are you being serious with me right now? Are you really going to Hawaii?
Of course I am! I've always wanted to go and see it.
I see. Well, what about your husband? Does he know about this trip?
Of course not! I'm taking it with my secret boyfriend, so there is no way that I would tell my husband about this.
Please tell me that this is all some kind of joke or something.
Nope, it's no joke. I am being completely honest with you.
Even the part about leaving your daughter Jane on my doorstep?
Yeah, that too. I just don't have the energy to watch that brat anymore, and I figure you would look after her for me.
But it's almost freezing outside today. Aren't you worried about her?
Why would I be? I mean, what? Are you going to just not let her in or something?
What time did you drop her off at my place?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 2 hours ago or something?
You dropped her off 2 hours ago and are just telling me now? You need to get back to my house and pick her up.
I can't do that. Sorry. I'm already in line to board my plane right now.
But I don't understand. How could you do this to your own daughter? You seriously need to turn around and go get your girl.
Oh, please. She'll be fine. I made sure to bundle her up in plenty of layers.
That isn't the point. Your daughter is only 3 years old.
I've already thought of that too. I told her not to move from the spot where I dropped her off.
Oh no, this is really, really bad. We shouldn't even be texting about this. We should be calling.
It'll all be fine. Just draw a warm bath for her and I'm sure she'll be okay.
I have to call my husband right away.
Oh no, don't go and do that. He doesn't need to know about any of this.
Wait, what? Why shouldn't I tell Daniel? I mean, he is your brother after all.
Exactly. And I just know that he would get all mad at me over doing something like this.
Well, then I guess I'll have to call your husband and tell him about all of this.
Are you stupid or something? I just told you that I'm taking this trip with my secret boyfriend. My husband can't know about any of this. Don't spoil the secret.
Well, I can't just keep quiet about this. This is really serious.
Well, either way, he's out on a business trip, so he couldn't even do anything even if you did call him.
Is he really out of town? Still, I really think that he ought to know about this.
You better not tell him. I am warning you now. If I find out that you told him, I am going to pound you into a pulp.
Are you seriously threatening me right now? What is the matter with you?
I just think that we should leave this as a little secret between us girls. Okay, thanks, bye.
Daniel, are you there? Please get back to me as soon as you can.
Hey, Cammy, what's up? What's going on?
It's your sister. She said that she left our niece on our doorstep and then left to go on a trip.
Wait, sorry, what? Did she really do that?
She did. But it's supposed to be so cold today. Do you think that you'd be able to go and get her?
It would take me 4 hours to get back home from where I am now.
Yeah, it's about the same for me, actually.
Well, have you called the police and told them about this?
Yeah, I called them as soon as Helena told me what she did.
Well, that's good at least. So, did they go and pick Jane up then?
I'm not really sure, but they said that they would go to get her.
And just where is Helena's husband? What is he doing?
She told me that he's away on a business trip and that it would be pointless to call him. I think she was planning this trip to coincide with him not being home.
This is all so crazy. What is she thinking? How could she do this to her own daughter?
I don't understand it either. I feel so awful for poor little Jane. Your sister has really pushed things too far this time.
Well, did she tell you where she was going to be traveling to?
Yeah, she said she was about to get on a plane for Hawaii.
She is going to Hawaii all by herself? That's really weird, don't you think?
No, she told me that she has a secret boyfriend and that she was going on this trip with him.
That stupid woman! I don't believe it.
I think she probably won't be getting back for at least another week. What should we do?
Well, at least you called the police and sent them to go look after Jane. That's the most important thing. Let me know if they get back to you.
I will. As soon as I learn anything, I'll let you know.
I'll talk to my boss and ask if I can head home right away to deal with all of this. I bet she's so scared. I feel so awful for her.
I know, the poor little darling. I am sure that just seeing your face will make her feel better. She must be so distressed.
I really just can't believe my sister, though. She has always been like this ever since she was little. She always just leaves people behind to go do whatever she wants and never thinks about the consequences.
Well, she sure did that this time. But with her own daughter.
I really thought that getting married and having a kid might have made her more mature, but it's been 3 years now and she just really hasn't changed at all.
She really does have a lot of issues, doesn't she?
She really does. But she doesn't think about all the trouble that she causes for others. She can be so selfish sometimes.
Anyways, I'm going to talk to my boss about going home as well. So I guess I will just see you at home then?
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'll start getting my things ready to leave.
Hey, Tom. Are you there? This is Cammy. I really need you to get back to me as soon as you can.
Oh, hey, Cammy. What's up? What's the matter?
It's Helena. She left Jane at our house all by herself and left on a trip to go to Hawaii.
Wait. Hold on. What do you mean?
I mean that she left your daughter on our doorstep in the cold and just left to go to the airport.
But you just let Jane in the house, right? She's fine now, isn't she?
No, we don't live at the house anymore. I'm sorry we never told you, but we moved from there a while ago.
So then, where is my daughter? Is she all right?
I called the police right away, and they went to go and pick her up. I think it should be fine.
Oh, thank goodness. That's a relief to hear. So then, she's okay?
The police called and told me that she was okay when they got there.
But I still don't understand. Why would she go on a trip all by herself?
Tom, I'm sorry. I really don't know a good way to break this to you.
It's okay. I should have guessed as much. I thought that something was up with her lately. I guess I should have seen this coming.
I'm really sorry that you had to find out this way. Also, I should let you know that she asked to borrow money from us not that long ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I can pay all of that back. I'm sorry for all the trouble she's caused you both.
I assume she's using the money to fund her little affair behind her back. And she's asked us to watch over Jane a bunch of times before, too.
I don't believe her. Just what is she thinking, cheating our poor little girl like this?
Anyways, Daniel and I are on our way back home to pick her up from the police. You're away on a business trip right now, though, right? We'll make sure to take good care of Jane until you get back.
Well, it's really just more of a pretty stupid corporate training. I doubt they'll keep me here if I ask to leave. But I have to get to the airport, and it's at least a 4-hour flight back.
So you really are going to come back home then?
Yeah, I'll talk to my bosses here, explain everything, and get a flight back home. It's going to take a while, though, so please just take care of Jane until then.
Of course. That won't be an issue at all.
That's good. I'm glad Jane likes you so much. I'm sure she'll have fun staying with you and Daniel.
I really hope so. But you might need to call the police and let them know that we're family so that we can pick her up.
Oh yeah, good thinking. I guess I'll go ahead and do that too. Just go ahead and send me the number that I should call later.
I'll do that. Don't worry. Take care in coming home. We'll talk about how to handle all of this once you're back here.
Thank you so much. And again, I am just so sorry for all that Helena has put you through. Tell Daniel I said thank you as well.
I'll do that. Don't worry. Just concentrate on getting back here as soon as you can. We'll take care of Jane.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh man, I had no idea that Hawaii would be this hot. But the air is just so clean and every day has been full of fun.
You sure seem to be in a good mood, don't you?
Have you ever been to Hawaii? It's pretty amazing here.
I have actually, but I don't really feel like talking about that with you at all.
You haven't told my husband anything about this trip, right?
Is that really the first thing that you want to ask me? You don't care about anything else?
Well, I know that you're taking care of Jane, so I don't have anything else to worry about. It's all good, right?
Of course it isn't. You do remember that we moved away from that house, don't you?
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
I told you! The last time you came to drop Jane off, I told you that Daniel and I were going to move. No one lives in that house now.
But then, what about Jane? Where is she?
Well, I called the police and they said that they would go to pick her up right away.
So then she's at the precinct or something right now?
Of course she isn't. We didn't just leave her there.
But you said the cops went to pick her up and that you both are out of town.
Well, we left and went back to our old place so that we could pick her up from the police.
Oh, I see. So then you told my brother about all of this?
Do you really not even care about Jane at all? What kind of mother are you that you don't even ask about her?
I told you not to tell Daniel! How could you do this to me?
You stabbed me in the back! It was a 4-hour drive to get all the way back to our old home. I had Daniel pick me up and he drove us all the way back.
Did you guys really move that far away? How could you not tell me? Why did you even leave?
I did tell you that we were moving. And we had to move because Daniel got a transfer through his job. We also wanted to get away because we were getting sick of you borrowing money and making us babysit. We purposely didn't tell you where we were moving to.
I don't believe this. You guys are horrible. I thought we were family.
We might have been able to overlook all the borrowing our money if you were at least taking care of your kid. But you just left her all alone.
Don't you try and pin all of this on me. You two were the ones that moved away without even bothering to tell me.
Oh, please, don't try and change the subject. You're the one who kept borrowing money without repaying and who kept dumping your child on us.
That isn't fair! You can't keep blaming me for everything.
By the way, you might just end up in jail.
What do you mean? I didn't even do anything.
You abandoned your child and then drove off. That's seriously irresponsible and dangerous. It's a crime.
You don't know what you're talking about. I left Jane at my brother's house. What is dangerous about that?
It wasn't our house anymore. You left her out in the freezing cold and then drove off. She could have been seriously hurt.
But I gave her plenty of layers of clothes. It isn't like she was going to freeze to death or anything.
What are you talking about? She was just in a couple of t-shirts. Don't you own any winter coats for her?
No, you don't get it. She just runs hot. It may not have looked like much, but it was fine. You don't know anything about her.
Well, good luck explaining all of that in court. I'm sure they'll take your side when they hear that your daughter just runs hot.
Anyways, I'm going to come home the day before Tom gets back. So just watch Jane until then, okay? Thank you!
I've already told Tom all about what you've done, and he's already come back home.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I told him on the day that you left her, and he hurried back here as soon as he could.
You've got to be kidding me. Please tell me that you're joking.
I told him that you went on a trip with someone and left your daughter alone without saying a word to him.
You mean you told him about my secret boyfriend?
You know what? Why don't you just ask him yourself? So, tell me, are you having the time of your life in Hawaii?
Tom! Wait! This is all just a big misunderstanding. Yes, I am traveling with another man, but he's just a friend. I promise.
Did you really think that I didn't know what was going on at all?
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I have known for a while now that you've been cheating on me.
You're kidding me. You can't have!
But what I'm most furious about is what you did to our poor little girl. How could you do that? I mean, just what were you thinking? What is the matter with you?
I'm sorry. You're right. I made a mistake, and I'm sorry.
I don't care how sorry you feel now that you've been caught. I'm going to divorce you, and that is that.
No, please don't do that. Please don't leave me.
And when you get back here, the police are waiting to take you in and arrest you.
No, anything but that. Please don't get the police involved. Can't we just make up and go back to the way things were?
Do you really think I would ever want that? Especially after what you did to our poor daughter? I want nothing to do with you.
But she was fine. I mean, I gave her some layers. I don't get what the big deal is.
The police told me that when they went to go and pick her up, that her teeth were chattering and that her lips were blue. They had to take her to the hospital and make sure that she was okay. Do you even realize how badly Jane could have been hurt?
But I had no idea about any of that. I really thought that she would be fine.
You left her all alone in freezing temperatures and thought that she would be okay? You're a terrible person. How would you like being thrown out in the snow with just a t-shirt and shorts on?
Please don't be mad at me. I already said that I was sorry. I don't know what else you want from me.
Do you even realize all the pain that you've caused your own husband? Not only did you put Jane in danger, but you lied about your life and hid so many things from him.
But I already apologized. I already said that I was sorry. What else can I do?
And you don't even buy Jane things to eat while you are always borrowing money from us. And Tom told me that he gives you at least $2,000 a month to take care of yourself and Jane.
Yeah, but I'm just so bad at saving money. It isn't really my fault.
I doubt that. You probably just spent all that money with your secret lover, didn't you? You put it all away to be able to afford this little trip of yours.
But how did you know that? How did you figure it all out?
It really isn't that difficult. But it also just seems like something that you would do.
Please don't leave me. I need you in my life. Please don't divorce me.
I have no choice. I can't let our daughter be raised by an evil woman like you. The police are going to arrest you the moment that you get back home.
No, please don't involve the cops in this. You know how much I love our little girl.
I don't want to hear you talk about loving our daughter ever again. It's all just a lie anyways. I seriously can't believe that you have any love for Jane in you.
Also, Tom told me that he is going to apply for a transfer to a branch of his company that doesn't have any business trips.
But doesn't that mean that you'll have to take a cut in pay as well? What are you going to do for money?
What are you talking about? I have plenty of money, and with you out of my life, I'll have even less financial problems to worry about.
But then, what am I supposed to do for money?
That sounds like a you problem. Maybe go out and find a job?
A job? You've got to be kidding me. I need that $2,000 a month. I can't do without it now.
Well, I can certainly do without giving it to you. I'm going to put that money away and start saving up for our daughter's future.
Cammy, please, you have to say something.
Oh no. I am having way too much fun watching you get what you deserve.
What do you mean? How can you say that?
Because you've done nothing but cause Daniel and I trouble. I am glad that Tom is cutting you out of his life. You have had this coming for a while.
Was I really that bad? I thought I was just asking you for a couple of favors.
You thought those were just little favors? You were completely taking advantage of us.
Please. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to at all.
And Tom's new office is going to be near our new house, just so you know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So whenever Tom needs a hand, we'll gladly be there to help him out.
And I do really, really appreciate that. Thank you both so much for everything.
Can't you just tell me where you guys are living? Please?
There is no way that I am telling you any of that. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your time in Hawaii. Can't wait to see you when you get back.
Please don't do this to me. I'm begging you.
And Jane has a cousin on the way.
I know that she's really excited for that.
Wait, you mean that you're pregnant? Well, you have to let me meet my nephew.
That is not going to happen. And I never want to hear from you ever again.
But we were a family. Please don't do this to me.
Just remember that you did this to yourself. This is all your fault.
After coming back from her Hawaii trip, Helena was arrested by the police. She was charged with child endangerment. Meanwhile, Daniel, Tom, and I all enjoyed our new lives living near each other. Tom hired a lawyer and divorced Helena while getting full custody of Jane. Lucky for Helena, he didn't even bother asking for child support. He didn't want to deal with her on a monthly basis, but he did make sure to talk to his lawyer, though, to make sure she didn't get any alimony on the absolute minimum in the divorce settlement. Helena ended up having to do the unthinkable. Work! I'm about to have my baby soon, and Jane is really looking forward to meeting her new baby cousin. We have Tom and Jane over now and then for dinner, and we all get along. Thank you for watching! If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.